There is a rush right now across the commercial real estate industry to plug into the absolute limits of artificial intelligence. Firms are aggressively pouring capital into highly complex neural networks and custom automated agents. But when these sophisticated systems hit the friction of daily operations, they routinely break down. With typos, the system processes that mess exactly as it is fed. The insights it produces are mathematically guaranteed to be wrong. Avoiding a total system collapse means stepping away from the highly advanced applications for a moment. The priority has to be building a completely rock-solid digital foundation first. That foundation starts with the raw material the machine reads. This is the data hygiene layer, where sheer volume means nothing if quality is compromised. First, take isolated property spreadsheets and force them into a single unified database. Next, explicitly verify every critical metric. Square footage, historical occupancy, and cap rates must be absolutely precise. Finally, use uniform naming conventions so the machine accurately recognizes patterns across a diverse portfolio. If this baseline layer of pristine, highly organized information is missing, any advanced algorithm dropped on top of it will immediately fail. Once the raw materials are clean, the next structural step is defining exactly what the machine is supposed to do. AI is not autonomous magic. It will wander aimlessly until the user locks onto a highly specific problem for it to solve. The smartest initial targets are high-volume, low-complexity tasks. Directing the machine to run initial lead screenings or populate basic financial models instantly clears hours of manual labor. From there, the system can be directed toward predictive analytics. By processing years of clean historical data, it calculates highly accurate forecasts for local market trends and future property valuations, instead of just reacting to current listings. Matching an exact, narrowly defined operational target with perfectly organized records keeps the system anchored. It prevents the machine from generating aimless, unusable noise. The final layer of this operational stack relies entirely on human governance, establishing the boundary between machine processing and human intuition. A major operational error is deploying these tools as an autopilot. They are designed strictly to be subordinate co-pilots, requiring constant manual oversight. When the system hallucinates, it generates complex outputs that sound entirely confident, but contain hidden logical errors and false statements. Therefore, a strict protocol is required. A human operator must manually review every AI-generated contract, market analysis, and financial report before deployment. The machine processes numbers at incredible speeds, but it completely lacks boots-on-the-ground intuition. It cannot calculate the nuanced feel in a local market or a neighborhood's actual dynamics. Maximum efficiency is achieved through division of labor. The system handles the massive, heavy data crunching, while the human operators reserve their energy entirely for high-level negotiations and building relationships. When data hygiene, targeted use cases, and strict human oversight are operating together, a firm finally has its digital house in order. Attempting to spend heavily on custom large language models or complex automation agents before completing these basic steps is a guaranteed waste of capital. The immediate strategic priority right now is architectural. Firms must spend time cleaning years of historical records and meticulously executing basic tool integration. They also need to train their staff. Extracting real value from this newly organized system requires human teams who understand the strict mechanics of prompt engineering. The firms that will dominate the commercial real estate market over the next decade will not be the ones rushing to deploy the flashiest software today. They will be the ones quietly pouring concrete, organizing their records, and mastering the foundational basics.